Hello everyone, it's Julie from Camellia Crafts Designs. Welcome back to my channel. I'm here with another episode in the 2021 TCTC, which is the Colossal Tome of Tomes Challenge, Concepts Challenge, sorry. That's a challenge set by Dee Dee Farago on her channel, and the idea is just to get yourself a big book, that's why it's called a tome, and fill it with ideas for pockets for junk journals. One, so that you can remember how to make them, and two, so that you can look through it for inspiration when you come to make a new journal. Now this week I'm going to do it slightly different. Up until now I've done every one from a sheet of 12 by 12 paper. Today I'm going to use a sheet of A4, and the reason is Jeanne at Inky Owl Studio did a video which was brilliant, fabulous. She'd actually started off with one of the pockets I'd made, and she'd give me a shout out and linked me, which was fabulous. Thank you so much, Jeanne. But then she took it one step further, which what she did with it are absolutely fabulous. So this was my pocket over here, and Jeanne ended up making this pocket, which was a little cradle for a tag. So I'm not going to show you any more of that. I'm just going to crack straight on and show you how to make it. So I'm just making it exactly as Jeanne did. The difference with me will be I'm using A4 paper and not the US letter size. It will turn out the same. So I can't remember where Jeanne scored already. I'll show you at the end a few ones that went wrong. Although I've watched Jeanne's video 10 times, I still can't remember how to do it. Right, which is amazing, seeing as I did it fine on a sheet of 12 by 12, just making that paper smaller. It's blown my brain. So you start off by scoring in half. Now, there's never an exact measurement, is there, for our A4? So I score it an 1/8 under 6, so it's 5 7/8. Yeah, when you fold it, you'll then have a little bit to trim off, and I'm going to do that straight away so it doesn't bug me. Yeah, so rather than try and fiddle about with my card on the scoreboard, getting it perfectly in the middle, and I don't want to just crease it, because I do find part of this page easier to do if I've scored it. You'll see why in a minute. Right, so we've now got A4 scored straight down the centre. Turn it around this way, and I think, what did I score? I scored at 2 1/4. Did I? Yes, I did. 2 1/4. As long as, yeah, you'll see what I mean in a minute. I'm going to say that a lot in this video, aren't I? So to get it at 2 1/4, I'm going to flip it round. Thank you for that tip, Jeanne. So we've now scored one way at the centre, which was a 5 7/8, and at 2 1/4 on each side. I'm now going to fold that over, and I'm going to grab the scissors, and I'm going to cut, shot, yeah, from the edge, outer edge, up to the first crease. Yeah, turn it around and do the same thing again. Don't worry if it's not perfectly straight. Even I've stopped worrying about that. How good am I getting? Then I've done it again. I've folded that wrong way. I can't remember which way I wanted it. Just show up, Julie, and go on with it. Don't really matter what side you score it on, does it? You can always turn it over. As I always say, world's not going to end. So yeah, score that again. Now whenever you cut along a crease, it's never perfect, so I'll just then come in and snip a bit more off like that. So then it is level enough for my liking. Right, yeah, this is how I wanted it. Then come in and fold those two in. Yeah, turn over and fold those two in. So you've got like two little gate folds. Yeah, I'll fold it back out to A4 and show you again. So yeah, you just cut in each side up to the centre crease, fold those in, and fold those in. Yeah, just going to crease those with my bone folder. I've got my proper bone folder. Don't know what it's made of. I think it's some ceramic. Right, then come in and fold from that foldy crease to make your triangles. Yeah, but rather than just leaving it there like I did to make pockets with those, you could turn that out and make another tuck pocket. This is the amazing thing Jeanne did. This is what crafting's all about, isn't it? And I think it's absolutely amazing that you can take something someone's done and take it that one step further. Sometimes, you know, I am. Sometimes when I come up with something, I'm so chuffed I don't think further. Or sometimes you'll see something someone else has done and you'll think, oh, but I could just do this, that and other and tweak it. And it's brilliant. And I can't thank Jeanne enough for linking me and saying that, yeah, that's where she saw original thing and just built on that concept. Right, so the other side, she then, what did she do? Oh, this is it, 2 things you could do. She, on one of them, I'll show you on the other side. Yeah. She folded either just the bottoms so you could have an upwards tuck spot, yeah, or fold just the top as I'd done so you could have a downwards tuck, or if you were going to again turn this around and have it on the side, yeah, or if you really want you could have 2 exactly like that. I've not even folded other side, have I? Yes, I think I'm gonna fold just the top on this one. Yeah. So then let's pretend this is a page. I've got a crafter plaster on, it's a bit of washi tape. I've got a little paper cut. Don't ever get a paper cut, then clean your scissors with an alcohol wipe. Not good. Sting. Ooh. So yeah. That's your page. You could pop it over the top. Okay, in a tangle. Yeah, oh stop. Why won't that fold in? That's better. Pop it over the top. Fasten it in then with a paper clip, or yeah, a paper clip. An altered paper clip, or just a plain one, that's what I meant to say. Or you can pop it on the side. You may have to cut it down depending on the size of your paper and the size of the page you're attaching it to. So on the other side you've then got, you could have a sideways tuck for a tag. It allows you to see bottom at tag and top. Or yeah, hey, can we even put it? We could even put it on bottom. We could even pop it on bottom. Yeah, there's no stopping us doing that, is there? But I would suggest on the other side then you have that so the tag's coming in at the top. Or yeah, it might look a bit weird on bottom. So yeah, I just love what Jeanne did with that. So if I bring back in the one I made with a tag on, with the tag, so open book again, here it is. Yeah, I'll show you where you then need to glue it, and I think it's obvious why you need to glue it in certain places. Stop your tag falling out and stop your tag sticking. I feel very waffly on this video. I've had one of them weeks where you never catch up with yourself. If you go fast enough, you'd meet yourself coming the other way. Like, oh. So, I've got to tag the right size for that pocket. So yeah, grab my glue. I've got real art glitter. Do I need it? Not really. I'll save that for when I need to stick things that need real art glitter. It's just habit, isn't it? Going for it. So I've just got my, I think this one's the Cosmic Shimmer, yeah. I'm just gonna glue that down. I'm gonna glue all these down actually. All 4. I want my tag to go in smoothly without getting caught. And if these were left flapping, your tag would get stuck, wouldn't it? I even made a last minute little cluster to pop on front. And I stapled it. I like, yeah, quick cluster. Can't be bothered sewing it. Get your stapler out, staple it, and then I just stuck one of those little pearly thing on. Pearly thing, yeah. I call them Poundland pearly things, because that's where I got them from. Right, I don't know, I might have gone from Poundland. So I'm going to come in and ink that a little bit, because everything looks better when it's inked. It just defines those edges more. It will help you see it as well. Have I already mentioned I think paper's from Artie Mays? Yeah, I must have. It's definitely from Artie Mays, there's no think about it. What I'm not sure about is the kit it's from. And actually, I've got a niggle at the back of my mind that says this might actually be a free download from a group or website. Look, there you go. Oh, I like it. Me like. Ink that too. I'm not going to ink out the other side. There's only so much inking you can fit in one video, isn't there? Daubing lid on ink. It's one of them weeks, I tell you. Yeah, oh, I just read some more comments as well before I came to video this, and yes, yes, and yes, yes, yes. I've got a few questions to answer. Someone wanted to see my setup for filming. It's no flash, no fancy, so simple and easy. And I don't know, when it was this simple and easy, I'd probably started my YouTube channel about a year earlier. Right, so that's that. I'm going to put a little bit of glue on there, just a tiny bit there. Then I'm going to do the same there. They'll meet somewhere in the middle, won't they? Yeah, and then I'm going to pop my cluster there. There, there, there. And I'm going to use this glue, because I can. Things haven't been falling apart. Seems to be working a treat. So there you go. Plop that on. So yeah, it was fab that. I just stapled them together and then stuck one of them pearly things on. I'm really quite happy with that. Watching Jeanne's made me want to do a fancier one. Yeah, that will fit in your journal. Just make sure that your tag's the right size so that it does hold and don't fall, she says. That's because I will like doing that way then. Yeah, it won't fall. But you can now see the little sentiment at the bottom. That's absolutely lovely. And the detail at the top, and then as you pull it out you can see that focal point. Oh, don't get caught, don't make me a liar. I don't even know it's getting caught. I think it's because I'm using quite a 3D tag. Yeah, there we go. So thank you very much, Jeanne, for your little addition to that. It's absolutely lovely. I think I'll probably make more of these than one I made. They're just so nice and compact, aren't they? Oh, I got that out to show. Let me show you. Yes, I'm gonna do what Jeanne did on the back of this. I'm gonna fold just the bottom. I know I've already got top folded. We're gonna have to pretend that didn't occur, aren't we? I'm gonna have to pretend I didn't fold top for now. So fold just the bottom, and then I got this tag. Can you see we've got some pearls on there? They're a little bit thick to be putting inside a pocket, but ta-da! So that would be the other side of your page, and you just see the pearls and the little butterfly peeking out, and there you have the rest of the tag. I just love that idea of that upwards tuck spot. So it really has turned that idea on its head, hasn't it? So I'm gonna leave it there while I finish waffling. I'll show you some ones that went wrong. My two sides were not equal, but it's not wrong, it went different. It still works. Yeah, even that one on the other side still works. This one I might have to think a little bit longer about, because I didn't score it at a point where these two meet, but I might just extend one of those by sticking something on and turn that into two. I don't know, I might have two sideways, yeah, two sideways envelopes. That's going to go over page, yeah. I'm going to extend that flap and it's going to be two sideways envelopes, if you know what I mean. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Well, I sometimes don't even know if I know what I mean. So yeah, two sideways envelopes, yeah. Coming to a channel near you soon. So thank you very much for joining me. I best bob off now, get this uploaded, because it is now, what time are we on? We're at 7:10, Friday the 26th of February. Now I normally put my Friday video up about this time, so yeah, it's going to be a bit late today. So thank you for watching. Thank you again, Jeanne, Inky Owl Studio. I'll link everything in the description. So I'll see you all next time. Thank you, bye.